already out. Bombs on the site, it's going down in the hands of JW. Olof is going to be late to this, going to try and find a way to play back into either support, whatever they need to fill the gap of. But they have 4 alive, or 5 alive even, excuse me. So they've kept every player standing from either side here. So interesting and a tough retake now for FaZe.
Yeah, and there's no utility on FaZe, and also no one peeking from Fnatic. So, I mean, they're going to wrap around. 2 players are going to be flanking in Z. Kerrigan's watching for it, but they can't spend a lot of time on this, and this round might just be over. Yeah, Flusha is cleaning things up. Dennis hasn't even been tested. There's another kill for Flusha and FaZe. They go for a retake, and nothing comes of it.
I mean, down towards the Olaf spot, I guess people love to call it, and just waiting it out. He's got the Mac 10, so perfectly fine. Not too much of a bother there, and the CZ won't come in for Alu, and Crims will also find Rain. So this is really looking like a very nice start, and it's not even going to be towards A. Yeah,
Dink onto Crims, though, so you'd imagine if someone from FaZe would try and clean this kill up. It's the Deagle on Kerrigan. He's distracted for a moment by Flusha. Nice work, and they're just going to stream out ladder room. So 3 members of FaZe here. 1 kill, 2 kills for Kerrigan. They've slowed this down. Can he get a third? Everyone is so low on the Fnatic side. Kerrigan has an AK, but not using it a third. And Keo's got a chance here with the 5-7.
He has more than a chance. 19 HP, 16 HP. Timing is everything, and it's not on his side. Confident, a little bit deadly. Rain has to respect this now. He's worried about where the extra flex comes from Fnatic. Where's that extra bit of pressure going to be building?
He's actually very lucky to get away with his life there. So he's actually going to get up on top of the train, but you're right. Olaf Meister, if he's going to start testing his abilities here, we saw how good he was on Cash against NIP with some of those plays. Again, just walking up Ivy, getting that kill onto Kerrigan. And now, I mean, with that 1 player down towards Ivy, it makes this defense so hard because FaZe isn't cheating anyone outside. They have Alu and they have Keo towards the inner bomb site. They're split 2 and 2. That puts a lot of pressure on Rain and Nico to have the good read, and a lot of time for JW to just hold this angle and be able to pick someone off who's unsuspecting.
Yeah, this mostly come in. This is looking a little more worrying. It would deny Alu if he was there. He's not. And now JW's got a nice little angle too. That means that Rain basically can't back away from this unless he wants to fight. And already the play's starting to begin. You've got Dennis out, you've got Olaf out, and now here we go. The pinch starts to really build up. JW doesn't need to land the shot. He's still got the angle. He allows Dennis through. This is so perfect, but Alu denies the bomb, getting towards the side comfortably. Can he find any more? The answer is a swift no from JW. 10 seconds remain, and only Keo, and he was over at B at the very start. So bombs down. This one looks in the bag here, and Keo finding any impact. He's got to be aware of this being now some point of resistance, but this isn't it. It's all about B, and so far Alu is there with Keo. They went over there very early on. Alu has been very present on this side. You can see as to why Crims is this the option we're going for here? It's certainly looking dicey already. This is a big shutdown from FaZe. They have pretty much stopped this before it started. Anyone who got out towards that B site got completely denied instantly by Alu, and the support from Keo instantly was there. And there it is. Kerrigan as well, just going to have a little bit of a go on the nailing the, put the nail in the coffin, shall I put it? Now Crims left with the impossible task.
Yeah, we talked about this on Crims, or on Cash as well. Crims is not an opera. So, I mean, this is a long time to have to save this gun, but you can't imagine he's going to be going for anything. Maybe just try and fall back, get a pick or 2, and yeah, the timing is there with the Deagle, but Nico 2 on 3. They cannot let that triple go to waste.
And Flush has got the bomb, so it's going to be hard for him to back away, but he's going to give it a good try. Just about makes it up before the molly really kicked in and took him down any lower. 26 HP, a fraction of safety to be found. But now, Crims, how do you make something happen here? How do you make the play begin? He's as cautious as Flusher is, but you can see FaZe having to respect this, starting to wonder, okay, they've got to go B, where can we play this out? Flusher's just kind of sneaking his way up. He's got down towards, almost towards Kerrigan's position, but there's no one watching Kerrigan's push either. So this is a bit of a reverse. We saw JW holding angles like this not too long ago, keeping Rain pinned to the site. Now we're going to have to see if Kerrigan can do just the same, but for the CT side, if he can keep it safe on the cross.
Both ops outside now as well. So, I mean, if Fnatic can get in and neutralize these AWPs, they have a chance at a bomb plant because those ops can't be too aggressive. They want to use the range. And this is a long time for Flusha to be on the map, but Kerrigan finds Krim. Flusha hasn't made a move yet, was trying to get Crims into his position. There's one. 1-on-2 with the bomb, and he can get it planted at this inner site, or this outer site, excuse me.
Yeah, Alu's on the long way around, though. He's going to be coming around from Ivy. He might be able to get an angle if he steps out on it. He might let him get the plant. Just going to wait for Keo to be in a good position with him. And here we go. Timing going to be a massive factor in the air. It is. Alu's just going to take the fight straight away. As soon as the bomb put down, just takes that second and he gets the job done. And you got to say,
we're going to leave him alone. Perhaps wanting to take that one-on-one duel, usually taking advantage of that, but Rain this time, that is surgical. So the double op setup has come out. Rain going to get the first kill with an M4, but this double op has been the answers to FaZe's problems early on. A nice shot from Kerrigan. That was swift.
Very nice. Now Dennis looking to join in, find a reply, but You're smoked off, you're cornered in, you kind of need to back away from this, but they don't actually have any control towards B either. This is a problem. They don't have anything in this map, really. And now with 3 remaining, 2 smokes on one on Flusher, one on Crims, how are you going to piece this together? What do you have in store for us? Dennis maybe looking for a play towards B, but you know, they're stubborn FaZe. They don't want to rotate Alu unless they need to. And now Dennis is going to find this out, I can imagine, with a bit of a wide peek. Looks for the fight towards Keo, but the backup is there. It's Alu watching, waiting, and not giving that one up at all. Quick play now out towards the outer site. This is what they want to do. Maybe cause a distraction, cause a rotate, cause a fuss. And there you go. Flusher finding Nico is a good start, but starts on everything you need the end of this round for Fnatic, and they're not going to get it. Rain holds firm, and again, Eagles, P250s galore. But up against Alu with the AWP, not looking so likely, especially as he's getting aggressive. He's even just taking more of the map for himself. As Karrigan waits, see if there's any test. There is, it's Olofmeister. That dink, yeah, back away from that one. Don't give it up. And there you go. Rain supports well, but there's still Dennis and there's still a Deagle, and that means there's always going to be danger. But Nico waiting, JW as well, I think may have been noted, may have been heard, but the bomb's not to hand, and Crims is going to try and make a piece happen over towards B. Again on the AWP. Not ideal, but JW, that's a play you want to talk about. And of course, this is the round they start to really add the pressure. Of course.
So Fnatic.
P250s and Deagles equate to round wins after you've been struggling against a FaZe that won't be moved. But yeah, what happens now?
Karrigan's AWP is salvaged by Crims. He gets a leg shot onto Keo as they fall away. The Deagles outside do work, and JW advances his position and finds an AWP of his own. The question is, where do they go? And Keo, he's got a lot of time to really second guess and get caught out in the open, and there he is. They've spotted him now as well. That's not good news. He's at range. They don't have armor as the benefit for Keo. He's going to have to find some very, very selective fights, but they know he's been legged. Even with the missed shot from Alu, that was perfect for Keo to be able to peek out and get 1 or 2 kills. No one from Fnatic was looking there. They weren't expecting that whatsoever. So Fnatic gets away with one by a missed opportunity from Keo. The defense is going to hold strong. The good news is they have Nico close up. So if Fnatic try and fall back down this ladder, it could just be a replay of getting slaughtered coming down into ladder room, but they're going to bypass that altogether. Fnatic has pushed back the early aggression in inner, and now they've got to readjust. They still do have Olaf with the AWP, again choosing to go for a duel out towards Ivy, this time against Karrigan with the AWP.
Gonna wait on the timing of that, and Karrigan gonna be pushed off the angle, but it's what's happening in the meantime as well. The rest of Fnatic are starting to just consider their options. You've got the lineup starting to begin. You've got Crims putting out a couple of pieces, Smoke's coming in, probably a flash to follow if he has it to hand, but it doesn't matter. Nico up close, Smoke in towards Pop, and now here we go. Nico wants the action, and he might just get it. There's 3, looking for his 4th, turns it, expecting a flash in, but nothing. And now 2v3, you're left with Olofmeister and Crims, and not much HP in that nade seals what might be the deal here. Olofmeister looking for any chance, any pixel he can find, but they're not playing any sort of games now. It's shutdown time.
Yeah, that Molotov, Nico's definitely expecting a flashbang, but the Molotov works out just as well, essentially. So Fnatic gets shut down. They don't find any of those early kills that they... Yeah, I mean, look what they have outside of these AWPs. They have 1 AK on Crims, the pistols as well, which we know they can be dangerous, but I mean, that's Karrigan got baited that round into a little bit of a mistake, re-peeking that angle after you take your shot. Risks a lot, and maybe he should have known that they saved an AWP, so he falls, now puts him into an awkward situation. Nico's got the other up now. I know Yanko talked on the desk about how he can be an effective secondary AWPer at times. How much more damage can Olaf do? This is that confidence you talked about, and he actually gets the damage onto Rain. Doesn't find the kill, but he's going to hunt it down. He's going for more. Timing's not there. Nico coming through, that's an AWP shot, and Olaf almost gets that one. This duel, Olaf comes out on top of it, the no-scope battle.
But it's all about B. They've been biding their time for every second that's passed, and they almost clear it out. Keo's position is compromised, but he comes out swinging, that's 2. The 3rd is on the cards. If he could just kill Dennis, but no! Dennis stays alive, and now Rain, with 19 HP, is looking at what could be an impossible task. JW's behind, Dennis in front. And JW's waiting for anything to show face, but Rain snuck his way up. This is a nice little bit of play. Maybe he can make something happen here. Dennis might not expect it, or maybe he will. No, certainly not. The execution comes out, and he is not going to move. Rain is holding this down, and I think the molly, the flash, it doesn't matter what comes in. Rain just sticks to his guns,
so
and it works
money
out.
Low on the FaZe side. If they can just pull off 1 win here, although, I mean, again, it's just pistols and this 1-off from JW. Crims, can he find that? This is a weird battle through the smoke, and Keo's just backing off as fast as possible. Meanwhile, there's the Deagle. Olaf, a second one! As he falls back, as he's low, Alu's up next. He wants to hunt it down, but these Deagles, again, for Fnatic, are causing problems.
Plays like that are going to leave a scar if you're FaZe. You don't want to go walking into that again. No one wants to face that sort of power, but it's brought this, I guess, this round back to maybe something they can play with, but look at what they have in their arsenal. It's just... so limited, but we've already seen what the Deagle can do, but it shouldn't be allowed to do anymore. Surely not. Yeah, give us a look. Why not? Flusher as well on the Tech 9, and then Crims is the one with the M4. One smoke towards Crims, the other on Flusher. They can make something happen towards B here. And Keo is the man on this site. You can imagine maybe Olaf going to try and play around time, work back in if they can get a bomb down, but no. They set up the smokes, and they head back around towards A.
They're just trying to pull someone away from this A bomb site. It didn't work, though, so they don't have knowledge that Nico's here. When does Olaf Meister pounce? Is Nico going to peek out towards ladder room? He is. He can't. Oh, there it is. He lands the second one. Corinne's coming out a little bit late. He had the rifle as well. Flusher has one now, but a missed shot from Nico. Olaf can't capitalize, and he's still just holding his ground, waiting for his teammates to get here. Now it's all three members of FaZe outside. Does Olaf have any more magic? And he does. One more, but Nico.
But still, anything falling into the hands of Fnatic is dangerous. Alu trying to find what he can, but Crims is there towards Keo, and now it's Alu trying to deny this B-site all by himself. He's got Nico finally coming over as well, but the bomb's going to go down surely right about now. The molly didn't deny it. Dennis stays alive, and now 3v3. This is still up in the air, but surely FaZe should be able to close it.
Yeah, I mean, it's Alu sneaking up along the wall, taking advantage. This should be pretty easy. Yeah, I think Smoke even went down. Olaf, he's going to get the one kill. The UMP, can he find one more? He doesn't even swing out. He doesn't peek it whatsoever. So a stick defused by Nico in the Fnatic at 6 rounds. This is a good T-half for them on train.
Yeah, very good. There's absolutely nothing to be taken away from this. We've got to see if FaZe can replicate something of a similar performance. But Karrigan, going to start with JW. That's a good scalp to claim if you want to deny any early beginnings. And this time, not being Olaf Meister, you must be wondering, where's my normal sparring buddy at this point? Crims, well.
No, he's probably thankful that's not Olaf Meister. He's...
Uh-oh.
Well, here he is. Oh, all right, Karrigan showing off a bit. Good 2 wins from him. That is interesting by Fnatic, though, that Olaf has done that every single round, and on the last one, you switch it up. Olaf has a great knowledge on how Ali has been played by FaZe this whole time, especially considering they both had AWPs, so why not just send Olaf consistently, who knows how that's being defended. But either way, 2 good kills from Karrigan to really give FaZe a great advantage in this round.
Yeah, the body's certainly piling up down by the bottom of Ivy, but the last 3 remaining members of Fnatic going to look for any given chance, but I doubt there'll be many. You're going to have to force these errors out of FaZe. They're going to try and lock this one down, get that really solid half under their belt, try and stabilize a bit, keep it away, and there you go. Keo finding Flusher is a lovely beginning for them. That denies any sort of pressure towards B. They can kind of calm that one down. The last 2 haven't really shown too much. A little bit of a playthrough pop coming out now from Crims, going to molly out towards the site. Dennis now going to step out as well. This is where they get these chances. Dennis, what is that? Nico goes down, but the molly to deny Crims is perfect. It just kind of isolates one, leaves the other playing back into this, but need to pull themselves back into this one. FaZe on the tee, want to take it further, but already Olaf Meister claims 2 of the opponents, and we are seeing a bit of a battle go down.
That's awkward. Dennis coming right through the smoke. This is going to be interesting. 3-on-2 scenario. That late flanker, though. Nico coming late. This might screw everything up. I don't think Dennis is going to expect this whatsoever. Precision. Nice shot from Nico. Him still being alive is great for FaZe. Now they've got to find the other 2. The bomb is down over by E-Box, though, and Fnatic has positioned themselves very, very nicely to cover this. Yeah,
Flusher up in heaven and JW over by Pop. This is going to be really tough to reclaim that bomb unless they hit a bit of a blinder, but Flusher's got to be aware of this. Nico's taking a lot of the attention here. Flusher's got a really nice little angle. He's watching to see if the cross comes in. Doesn't actually spot out, but he's going to hear it. That's enough. Now he can play off JW or vice versa. It depends on how well they work together on this, but Nico finds Flusher. That's a real waste of a position, but JW spots his prey, lurks his way in, and is waiting for that plant. Unaware, unassuming. Alu could have been called out so badly then, but somehow stays alive. JW goes back, but Nico...
for now, wait for his team to set up, and he'll be a lurker, but, I mean, JW doesn't like that idea at all. He's going to go for it. We know JW likes to do this. Nade's going to come out. He has the indication, and Karrigan's got to be frustrated with that one.
You're sitting there so frustrated with that. You shouldn't be doing that if you're JW, but it's JW. He just does the things he wants. And now watching the cross out as well. Good flashes, though, from FaZe, keeping these guys blinded, but not for long. JW and Dennis find their positions, find the cross, and find the kills. He only has 900, but he could have been dropped out something. But JW feels confident, and, well, oh my god, it's still working. Anyway, why not? Crims almost 180s and finds a follow-up, but it's not to be. But Olaf Meister is there. He is where the train stops, and Flusher just forcing Karrigan to the floor.
And this 4 members quickly towards the inner site. Pistols again, armor though, and Olaf, that's a sketchy position. If he falls there, they have access into the bomb site. There goes Flusher, but Olaf's still alive. Now he drops down. He's going to get a 3rd kill. He's just being a nightmare, and FaZe can't get into the site. He's even aware. Coming up top, there's Karrigan. Finally shuts him down. They can salvage some weapons. The bomb will get planted. It's a 2-on-3, and Crims is a shotgun, so actually Dennis is going to fall down. Karrigan being very proactive at the center site, and it's Alu in a 1-on-2 with an AK-47.
That's really nice. He bought so much time for not only Alu to get the bomb down, but to readjust as well. Nicely done by Karrigan. But now the real test
Nope.
Nope. All right. I thought it was going to be the AWP, you know,
Yeah, I know,
something
right?
just like, not allowing it to slip. He's got to know Dennis is there. He's just going to have to find the right time. And Crims is going to come and help him out. And Karrigan expects it. Backs away. You almost got the lineup. You almost felt that maybe he could have done something with that. But overwhelmed, but it's allowed time. Yeah,
and any other player, Karrigan hunts down that second player that was blind, Dennis, but he's passive with it, maybe not thinking as blind as he was. So that could have been a double kill, but it's not. Either way, FaZe have great advantages on this outer bomb site. Nico's worked his way up so far, finds the kill on olofmeister. He's been silent that whole time, and there's Keo chiming in. They know exactly where these last two players are, they should. That's collapsed for Fnatic, so 3-man aggression towards Ivy, it doesn't pay off, and now they're stuck trying to get back into the site, and it's not going to work. Nico, again, making independent decisions, pushing up and getting aggressive, finding the plays to open up this site for FaZe.
He's such a powerful individual. You watch him play, just the decision he makes, they're not always the easy ones, but they're so smart, and he just knows he's going to land it. So Crims, well, the bomb's on B for one, so have fun. Keo, Rain just sitting around, just waiting just in case, and Nico's still around. You know, he's still wanting to get this away.
By the way, that's all Nico. I mean, people were wondering how he was going to fit into this FaZe system, and it's obvious at least early on. I mean, they have only had what I think Yenko said it was only 3 days of practice for this team, but we were hoping that Karrigan was going to keep him off the leash, and that's something where Nico makes that play based off what Karrigan's communicating is happening towards Ivy. That's not someone telling him to push up like that. That's him saying,
push up through Ivy as well. So the timing's going to be kind of Karrigan causing that nuisance, causing that a little bit of a distraction, keeping them busy. He can also play in and just maybe get that perfect flank on as well, but he has no idea where they are. Now they know the plan. The bomb's going to go down, and this is great timing. Karrigan can now strike, and Reigns push far forward too. This is lovely, but they need to get this one under wraps because Crimson Dennis might have just hindered this massively. Keo has to buy time. They're going to try and push this one quick.
Yeah, they know they have a 1-on-3 in the bomb site. Karrigan outside somewhere. They don't need to deal with him yet if they push this site quickly. Keo with the kill. He's going to get a second one. Olaf tries to tap the defuse, and he hasn't cleared anything out. It's just down to Crims. I don't think he can do anything. Karrigan is now right behind him. They're watching both sides of this bomb train, and there it is. Keo with 4. There's the Molotov to slow things down even further, and the fact there's been no positioning, it's all on Karrigan to make a play. Olaf finds one kill on a Nico,
pushed up.
Look at him, look how far out he is, and there's Karrigan. It gets a little bit crazy. This is so discombobulated from FaZe.
What is going on? 3 players now just pinned in. They surely can't break out of this. Flusher Crims just deny this. This is huge and a massive mess up there. But olofmeister taking aggressive play mid, well, not mid, maybe get that pinch in from Karrigan as well down Ivy. Keep Dennis and JW busy while they do try and make something happen. But you got olofmeister, you got Crims up close and personal. And here we go, Olaf. What can you do here? Absolutely, well, a little bit of something. Finding Nico again. I guess if you're going to find someone, find him. But he only had the deagle. And in the meantime, the rest of the piece of the puzzle from FaZe all gets put into play. JW's up on the site, though. There's still Dennis kind of around here. This is a really weird round again. I don't know how JW was still allowed to be there, but it doesn't matter. FaZe clean it out in the end, and Flush is left now in a 1v2. He's found the first, and he knows where the follow-up is, but he can't find Keo.
M4 on Flush. It's the pistols as well, and the first one goes down. That's JW in ladder room. Now it's up to Olaf. He's going to get aggressive towards inner, going for the desperation as Dennis is down low as well. He's going to get the flank, but Nico's watching it. The game sense on this guy is unreal, and he has come up huge. The new player for FaZe is pushing them towards the edge of a win.
Absolute power play from Nico, and he might just want more. Keo's going to get it towards Crims, but only to stand for Fnatic, and they are looking for any small margin they can try and find a way back into this round on, but it's going to be tough. They're in a 2v4. They have 1 smoke, and Dennis is on 3 HP with a UMP. It's looking like near on impossible odds.
Yeah, they've got to stick together at this point. Dennis can't do much of anything on his own. UMP and 3 HP, and FaZe so smart to just slow that all down, just let everything subside, let the action go away, and let Fnatic, the team that has 2 players alive, let them make the decision, let them make the risk and the gamble, and it doesn't work. So FaZe just delays for 5 seconds, hits the outer side. There's nothing that can stop this plant, and Flusha, he's got everything to do because Dennis can do nothing.
And so far, it looks like FaZe are about to close this game out, prove that their win is the one to be remembered through the group so far. Alu's going to find Dennis, and now it is just down to Flusher, and there it is, 16-11. Nico looked magnificent for FaZe during that game, and well, it just solidifies their dominance that we saw earlier.
Yeah, it wasn't any kind of crazy